recently on No Jumper with C-Mac and Brick Baby, Fort Worth had somebody there. It pretty much was, you know, a Crip or whatnot, but this person identifies as a gay Crip.
Okay.
And I kind of showed you parts of the interview.
Right.
What were your thoughts about that being the representation of Crippin in Fort Worth?
Man, I was so mad when you were showing me that video because I was talking to the TV. Yeah, it had me so mad because that's misrepresentation of Texas, man, of Fort Worth, period.
Right.
You know, too many people done died. Too many people are locked up. And they were making a mockery out of cuz.
Right.
And I didn't like that.
Right.
And for that, that's not no spokesperson for Crippin in Fort Worth.
Right.
I didn't like that. And that's not what's rocking down here. We're not rocking like that.
Right. Now, we're going to preface this for the sake of everybody, our listeners, to say we don't have a problem with the young man's sexual orientation.
Oh, no.
We don't got a problem with the orientation. I think
no.
Even me, and I'll go on record, even me, somebody who's not a Crip, not a gangbanger, I feel like whether it's toxic or not, our Fort Worth gangs is part of who the city is. That's part of our culture.
Right.
And like you said, it's people that done died. It's our culture too rich to be watered down in that way and made a joke of in that way.
Right.
Now, that's not even to say that bro ain't from over there.
Right.
He very well might be from the South Side, from that area of the South Side. But I just know that with that picture, with that individual and OG Percy, and you know, OG Percy, as far as a Crip in Texas right now, he's the face. Like
right.
he's the, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
It's kind of like, damn, if OG Percy stamping it, maybe that is how they rocking it Fort Worth.
Well, let me just say this and let me just clear this up. I don't have no problem with how you choose to do what you do or anything.
Right.
I'm not speaking on that situation. All I'm speaking on is I recognize they was making a mockery out of him.
Right.
What was he? He was there to try to promote his music. He was there to try to, you know, let y'all know what he had going on. And it seems to me it was just, y'all was just there making fun of him.
Right.
And that's what pissed me off.
Right. So, okay, so let me ask you this. Because one thing he did in that interview is he made it a point to say, "Hey, I'm as gangster as the next person. I'm just
sure.
like this."
For sure.
So, let's say, first of all, Brick Baby kind of told him like, "Well, look, there's no such thing as a gay Crip here in California."
Okay.
To your knowledge, is there a such thing as a gay Crip in Fort Worth, Texas?
I mean, he's the first.
Right, he would be the first. Okay.
I know, but hey, man, it's a whole bunch of in the closets and scared to come out the closets. Right. I applaud him for even coming out and saying it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, being himself.
Yeah, he being himself. All these other, y'all hiding.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So let me say this too. I respect the man's business sense. He got like a network that he does his own reality show.
Oh, okay.
Him and his homegirls, and they be fighting and all of that type of stuff. Yeah. So I applaud the man's business acumen for sure. Like that part of it.
Oh, really?
I applaud. I just, like I said, I'm not even a gang member, and I just didn't like how, like you said, how they was making a mockery of it, because that's, like I said, that's, like you said, that's not the reality here in Fort Worth.
That's right.
So back to my question.
Okay.
Let's say it's a gangster. He gangster. He kind of flamboyant like that too, though. So he not even like a manly dude. He's real girly, but he'll do whatever. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He's like, man, I want to get down. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all, and he's openly gay, do y'all let him in, or do y'all just be like, it's all good, bro? And I'm gonna preface this by saying this. I've heard some of them LA dudes say, which is crazy for them to say that, oh, we don't have gay Crips, because, or not him, somebody else from LA was saying sometimes they'll have them type of dudes down with the set.
Okay.
Because in the prison, you know what I'm saying, they can kind of maneuver them in prison. I don't know what kind of crazy stuff they be having going on in there, but they can kind of have a way, you know, not with them, but just like.
Yeah, well, and let me clarify to you what he's saying when he says that. In the prisons, they can maneuver and make money off of him, is what they really saying.
Right.
They'll sell him, or rent him out, or, you know, stuff like that.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what he means.
Pretty much pimp him.
Really pimping him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So